Hey Mod 9 AP Bio, welcome to my crib. Today, I will be taking you on a tour through the zoo that is the Emma Rothkopf household. So without further ado, let's get started. So, if you follow me this way, you'll find, what's this? A fish tank. Let's have a closer look. Wow, look at the diversity and coexisting in the same tank. How fascinating. For years, this tank was at homeostasis. We didn't get any new fish, or frogs, or snails, and no fish died either. Then, one day, one fish died, and then a couple others followed, implying that the environment within the tank was no longer sufficient for the needs of the fish in this tank. While most of our fish enjoy a nice dinner of Tetramin tropical flakes from the company Tetra, we do have a special friend in here who's hiding. He's a little shy. But we have an algae eater, and this algae eater doesn't really eat the Tetramin tropical flakes from the company Tetra, but instead, he actually eats the algae right off the side of the tank, keeping the tank cleaner for the rest of the fish. How nice of him. If we come a little further this way, there's a ferret cage. But wait, where's the ferret? I found him. He is right in here. Good morning, Shenanigans.
So deaf.
This is Shenanigans. He's a ferret. While he may be the only ferret in this household, Shenanigans has come to get along with the other beings that live under this roof. And while he is deaf and for a while was blind, he adapted to navigating the household without those senses because he is that clever. Bonus points?
So cute.
Oh, look who decided to join the party. It's our good friend Kermit the Frog. How are you today, Kermit?
Oh, I'm feeling very good, thank you very much.
So tell me, Kermit, what's it like living in this house with so many other plants and animals and just other living beings?
Well, it's not easy being green. I mean, a lot of the plants, they're green and they're alive, and people give them water and love. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. I'm a little tremor, shy. Oh, I sit here all day and watch the fish. They're my friends. Our ecosystem coexists together quite nicely.
Oh, that's so wonderful to hear. Now, in this corner of the oasis that is the Emma Rothkopf household, you'll find basil. Smell it. Tasty too. We also have strawberries, rosemary, and a little gnome. Since we love all of the creatures of this planet here, we also have birdseed here and birdseed here to promote cross-pollination for our gardens and the universe. Further along, you'll find this lovely compost bin. This compost bin is our household's way of giving back to the planet. What happens to the scraps? Well, they go right in here. After a while of churning and adding other layers, they slowly move to the bottom where the slugs and other decomposers munch down on them until they become something that we can use in our garden. Speaking of which, let's head on over. Come on. In the garden this year, we have chives that are just kind of always here, tomatoes, Swiss chard, and radishes. We also have a singular purple leaf lettuce that decided to come back from last year. Fun fact, last summer I decided to plant squash, and I didn't realize that because there are male squashes and female squashes within the plants, you actually sometimes have to manually pollinate the other in order to get the fruits. So I unfortunately got no squash last year.
Emma's feeding the bugs.
Ash tree. I haven't heard that name in ages. You see, long ago, this neighborhood was filled predominantly with ash trees, but an invasive species came along called the emerald ash borer. And this invasive species of beetle decided to lay its eggs inside our beloved ash trees, killing them as the baby beetles crawled their ways out. So we had no choice but to cut it down. Oh, didn't see you there. Well, over here we have our cat food and cat water bowls, which the cats and sometimes ferret of this household compete for to get the first spot whenever it's refilled. And if you'd like to follow me up our stairs, you'll find yourselves at the upper level of the Rothkopf household. Oh, look who it is. Hey, Jack. This is Jack. Jack here seems to be filling one of the few beds in this household. Therefore, it's slowly reaching its capacity limit. His tolerance to me giving him a hard time is also reaching its capacity limit. Yanto especially likes to compete for the food bowl, as he's a little extra fluffy. Now, our friend Kato over here is a bit special. Once upon a time, we had a green Quaker parrot named Simon. One day, Kato decided that he looked like a fun toy, so he jumped at him, and Simon died. Natural selection at its finest. Special shout out to Filbert the air plant for adapting to survive even though he is watered much less than he should be watered.
Looking for his next victim.
Well, it's been great having you here today. I really have enjoyed teaching you about how all the different organisms of my household coexist. Oh, look at that. A bird on our bird feeder.
And the cat watching their prey. Anyway.
It's been lovely having you here. And I hope you come back soon. Bye!
It looks wet. It looks wet outside.
Come again soon!
Let me in. Let me. Hey MTV, it's me, Emma. I'm the camera lady. I'm really pretty, so cut this out maybe.